Alright, good evening. This amp is back again. This is the little killer bee I just fixed. You ever had something that you didn't really give a shit about, didn't care one damn thing, nothing about? More than likely probably your old lady. But other than her, have you ever had that thing that you just couldn't kill because you didn't care nothing about it? I had a friend of mine had a little Toyota car, and well, it really wasn't his car. A girl left it over there, and I don't know what the reason was. She just left it over there, and it was kind of a junker. And they took that little car and would take it down through the woods. They had recently done some logging over to her house, next to his house, and they logged over there and had logging roads, and they drove that car, put chains on it, on the front of it, front wheel drive, put chains on the tires and drove that thing all over them damn things, rooting up stumps. I mean, oil pan on it just bent all to hell. Bent up so bad it actually hit the crank and rubbed a hole in it. And they drove that thing, and believe it or not, they drove it, and it boiled the water out of it. I think it had a blowed head gasket. The reason she left it over, but they would drive it till it got hot and completely cut off, and because they didn't care. And only thing they put into it was a set of chains around the front tires. Well, they drove that thing around, and they would drive it till it quit, and when it cooled back down, they could go back out there, crank it back up, take off on it. Well, it finally wore a hole through the oil pan of it because it being hit a stump, jumping it, and it finally lost all the oil out of it. They hold a little bit of oil, and they drove it till it pretty much locked up or sieged up, and they go back out there and hit it, throw a little oil in it, and hit it again, get it turning, turn it backwards, or whatever they had to do. You know, just to get some more, 20 minutes more fun out of it, 5 more minutes more fun out of it. And they're just going to take it to the junkyard any damn ways. Well, they messed around with that car for a pretty good while, with pretty much no water in it. It had oil in it for a pretty good while, but like I said, they would drive it till it got hot, and then let it cool back down and drive it some more. But my point being is, this guy thinks a lot of this amp. It was working, and I put this transistor in it, and now he was running it for like, I don't know, I think he said an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, didn't make a damn what it was. He was running it, and it was running with nothing wrong with it. Ran here, ran fine. Now this transistor's gone. He said he went from AM to sideband, and that's all they done was kept that switch, just left that on, and he hit this switch back here to put it in sideband delay, and keyed it and modulated on it, and it burnt the transistor down. So I don't know. We're going to attempt to put another transistor in it and see what we get. And 10 ohms blowed on this one. I'm pretty sure that one's gone. This one's probably still running. I'm going to guess at it. And but yeah, I'm not telling you not to care about your stuff, but it seems kind of weird sometimes when you can really think about a lot about your equipment, and then that's all you have is trouble out of your equipment. My point being, I don't know what that is. I don't know why that does that, but I'm the same way. and I've known other people that's had nice stuff, way nice stuff now I've had, but had nice stuff, and like a Corvette or a freshly painted car or uh, or a good looking girlfriend or wife, and every one of them get fucked up. It's screwed up, but it's life. That's life for you. But I've seen friends get the car painted, or get a new set of rims, or get a stereo, jack the truck up in the air, put springs and this, that, and the other, and then something's always happening to spoil that. I had a friend of mine spent right good money on a lift kit for his truck, and put it on his truck, went through all the hassle of lengthening the stern, putting the Z-bar and everything for the stern and all that shit, getting all that stuff for it, getting it jacked up, and then they said that they changed the law on it and said you can't run that. Headlights too high up off the ground. So he goes home, puts the headlights on the bottom of the bumper, puts like KC lights, and puts regular lights in it, puts them down below the bumper. That's Bruce Denny if you're watching. He done that too. The guy that in Burlington I'm mainly talking about, but they done that to kind of avoid the law screwing with them, but it worked for a little bit. It's like me though, they come out with the tinted window ban. It's always screwed up because the city cops up here in Reedsville, they would give you tickets for tinted windows. So my smart idea was take the little thing they clipped on the window, would go down about this far, and it would check the tint on your window. Well, my genius idea after getting about 2 of the tickets was to cut the tint down below that area where it wouldn't check it. That kind of pissed them off. I didn't like that too much, and that smartened them. But you didn't outsmart them. They the law. They the ones handing out the money, the tickets, and it really ain't nothing you can do about it. Pay the ticket and go on. Or do away with the tint. But you could go up by and see their personal cars, and it would be their personal car had tint on it. So that was back when they, hell, that's all I could get a hold to for was take a picture with was a Polaroid. Take pictures of the cop's car and take it to court with me, and woo, that didn't make them feel too good. He said, I don't give a damn what he's running, it's what you run it. The judge had to be a Democrat. them rules apply to them, to you, but not to them. So like old Joe Biden now, he was talking about when he went down Aunt Trump's, and I mean everybody when it leaves a job position, I'm pretty sure he takes something with you. Everybody's, you know, didn't. I guess if you work at an office, you take a stapler or something home with you, or a box of staples, or some paper to go in your some paper to go on your copying machine, or you know, something, toilet paper out the bathroom, or especially during COVID, when toilet paper was hard to get, stuff, you know, just stuff like it. But and I don't know how much they actually load up. You know they ain't doing it. But I ain't trying to take up for Joe Biden or nothing. I'm just saying that all of them do that shit. But it's mighty damn funny they putting that shit on him right now. It just, you know, it's his Department of Justice. It's his friends and co-workers, and they're turning this stuff in just to be, you know, transparent. They ain't been transparent about nothing damn else. But now they're transparent. Yeah. They're translucent's what they are. They're so transparent they're clear, you can see clear through them. And that ain't no damn lie. You can see clear through the hypocrisy bullshit of them, which everybody's got that, but every party's got some bullshit, but you gotta take the bad with the good sometimes. But theirs is way bad. Way more bad than it is good. Just seems strange. Yeah, that's nobody out there barking. Yeah, get your damn toy. Come on back in with it. Hey. Hey. Did you have fun? You have fun? Okay. I thought you did. What you want to do? I know that. I asked her what she wants to do. She walks over here with the frisbee tomorrow. I know what she wants to do. Play. She just come in for playing. Right before I done this video, I was playing with her. 20 minutes before that, I was playing with her. 45 minutes before that, I was playing with her. She's getting fat. Me calling somebody fat, but she is getting fat. She's getting chunky monkey. Have to put on a different dog food. Man, you ever noticed how much protein's in on dog food? Good Lord Almighty. I know a dog needs a lot of protein, and, you know, like cows and stuff. You in the wintertime feed them corn so they'll stay warm. It's pretty much like the corn ferments in them and makes keeps them warm. She's a house dog. And yeah, I probably need to play with her more than I do, but man, you can't keep up with her. She's all over the damn place. I mean, this is a good little lamp. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't understand why they went out. I mean, just put, like I said, I done put this transistor in it, and I guess it put too much stress on the one beside of it. Weakest links go always go, and blah 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 blah. Maybe that bullshit. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but and these are Toshibas, so I got another amp over here I just got in today that I worked on it a while back, and he said it's not working, but I done somewhat of a video on it, and it's working fine. He said at his house, if I ain't mistaken, I even think he said it smoked. But he said it's, I think he said it's smoked, but it's still putting out 200 watts. I don't know whether he thinks 200 watt bird or what, but whatever it's putting out, it's putting out a little over 400 peak. It's Textile 500 with DIs in it. Sometimes they won't do a complete 500. But then again, you know, with a different radio it might. But this little booger here, I don't see a damn thing wrong with it. It's perfect. Other than this variable. The biasing on it was perfect. I put a new biasing resistor to that, and it's actually a 1 watt. I got that idea from, never really thought about it, but I got that idea from Gatekeeper, so shout out to him about putting a 1 watt. I mean, I would put a 1.5 there, regular, half watt, but I just went up with it a little bit to make it a little stronger. You can put a 5 watt, whatever you want there. Now I had a Texas Star one time. It gave me trouble after trouble after trouble after trouble after trouble after trouble. And come to find out, it was a crack down one of the ferrite bays. And I tried to spin the ones on this one to see if it was a crack or anything in it. And they look kind of loose, but I can't get the damn things to spin. Now, today, maybe we can, I don't know. I didn't have no problem spinning these. It's not the ones I'm talking about. Put a mark on it so I can tell I spin it all the way around. It looks like a burnt spot right there on that. Could be a little booger or something got on there. But these was the ones I was having trouble getting to spin. Now, of course, again today they ain't gonna spin. That one did. This one did. But these two, I can't get them to spin. Yeah. Well, as far as I can see around them, I can see around it all but right at the bottom. It don't look like the crack to me. But I did have one that was cracked and it gave me a lot of trouble. And it was cracked up underneath and of course it was hiding. But this here seems to be alright. Alright, the new transistors, well they ain't a new one, but it's transistor in it. It had a good HFE value on it. It was 23. So, wasn't bad. I don't see nothing else wrong with it. And like I said, it was oscillating when it brought it over here. And I don't know why. But I put a new key in transistor in and then it quit. I know this variable's bad, but that ain't stopping it. That ain't hurting it. Because I've had them and had been bad and people been running them for years. Had no trouble with them. Alright. Sit on. Hold. Hold. Put out power. Hold. Hold. Still doing like it was before. I don't know. Maybe it was this weak link and it took out the one beside of it. I don't know, but it looks bad when you just fix something and then it turns around and comes right back. Uh, but it was something wrong with this one. Now the next amp I go to will be a old, hello, hello, hello. So it's got a quarter of a watt reflect, that's all it is. Hello. Alright, sideband delay's already on, stop talking on sideband. Oh, let's see. Come back down here and check the bouncing on it. It should be good. It was good the other day. It should be still good today. Should be. I checked it without that transistor. It was like 0.8 volts. But it didn't have a pull on it. So let's try this. 474. Hello. 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 Yep. Alright. Again, doing a video on it. Somebody's gonna say, well, maybe it ain't even that amp running, because I do have another amp in line, but it's this one. Relays. I don't know if you can see that, but see the light coming on. I'm on key, audio, audio, oh, hello, hello, hello. So that's it. Turn the mic back up on radio, it's barely up. Oh, hello. It was doing a little bit more with the other transistor in it, but then again, it is on a, make sure it ain't oscillate. I need to hook my amp gauge. Oh, 20 amps. I don't know what he's pulling it off of. Oh, about 19 amps. Damn clear. Ugh. I need to get me some 5-watt feedbacks for these Texas Stars. I don't know. These feel a little warm in it, but hold, 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 hold. Hold, hold. Nothing else getting hot in it. It's all showing up as any heat's the transistors in the feedbacks. This them's got 47s in there. These are showing 30. You notice with this Joe Biden stuff, it treating him completely different. But then again, kind of the same. They want his ass out there too. They want that one first woman president up in there. Because she'll do whatever the hell they want. She like Hillary Clinton. She'll play hardball. You gotta watch how you talk about her though. y'all want to watch something interesting, look up Kids on the Track. One of the people I hear sent that to me. I can't remember who it was, but I gotta admit, I thought to start with it was some, just propaganda against her or whatever, but it sounds right. Plus, you can get on there and Google people that it was dead and got killed in mysterious circumstances, and it showed that everything that was said on there was right. So, I don't know. I mean, it has got, you can back it up. Kind of strange. They show up to a man's house and his head's gone. They say, well, the dog ate it. And then, well, a week, maybe 2 weeks later, they find the guy's head. And the coroner says, oh, the dog ate it. But they didn't check the dog's stomach for human remains or nothing like that. Okay. And the feces, that clearly the dog was in the house for 2 weeks or so, but nothing. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. 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 Seems fine to me. It looks normal. You see that for the damn glare. But that's the two resistors. You see right there, I think you can see them. And the transistors underneath them, they'll light up too. Hello. 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 And yes, that thing's showing 105 degrees, and this is showing 91 degrees. But that thing's off, because watch my hand. You know my hand. Showing my hand about right now. The other day it was 100 and some degrees. I don't know if I put too much put my soldering iron up there. Soldering iron at 80 some degrees. I know that ain't right. Alright, soldering iron. That's the soldering iron, see that? But see down here, the thermal's off from it. It ain't adjusted to the same spot. It's at the very bottom of the screen. I don't know if you move that, but that's about where it picks up the thermal and the temperature up out on the top. But if you move it to the middle, you're off of it. Like I said, I told you it's off. Can you see that? Watch. In the center, you see the temperature. You know that sort of iron's hotter than that. Will you move it down? I think it's at the bottom of the screen. It's showing 370 Fahrenheit, and I think it's right around 800-900. See, temperature can't too much put any confidence into that older model one there. Alright, let me check it with my 2950. Alright, this is 406 amp. I'm talking to 406 now on the radio. On sideband, lower sideband, channel 40. Alright, what do you think you got on just that radio there?
Right there, I got about 4 pounds on you right there.
Alright, what do you think you're getting on me right there with that little amplifier of yours on, little Killer B?
Roger that, now that's giving me a 7 bar right there.
10-4. Well, it's up and working. It was another transistor. I guess the one beside of it just wouldn't take the power from the other one.
Yeah, roger that, it must have been an older one.
Yep, well, it's working now. It's definitely on sideband. If you want to go to AM, we can talk there too.
Roger that, yeah, that thing sounds great,
Alright, let's go to AM. How about that there? You got a copy on me right there?
Roger that, yeah, I got a copy on you.
Alright. Well, I just want to make sure this thing was working.
Man, yeah, that thing sounds great. That thing's really great.
Alright, well, you gonna swing by here tomorrow and pick it up?
Roger that, I sure will. About the same time, around 4 or 5.
Hey, Floyd, well, yours on sideband sounds way better than it does on AM.
Roger that.
Mine probably does too, but I run that little amp.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, well, I appreciate it. We'll cut the video here and we'll see you tomorrow.
Roger that. Number 3, 406, Caveman says. Alright.
Well, there you go. He's over in Winston-Salem, I think. That's a pretty good little distance from me. And so 406 Caveman, it goes by Caveman Studios CNC. You can see him on YouTube. I think he mostly does like this, just talking videos, over air, whatever the hell you want to call it, Watergates. So yeah. But I was just sitting there talking to him on it. He got a transistor out of it. I just put one in it, and that one went out. But like I said, this was the amp that was oscillating everything. If it has any more trouble at his house, it's something at his house, because it's running perfectly fine here. No heat build up in it or nothing. Now, it has got one issue, and I know, and let's make it noteworthy that the variable is no count, no bueno, no good, no good. So he says that he took it home, keyed it up, was talking on AM with it, and it was talking fine, and he flipped the switch back with sideband, which that was the first thing we was talking on, and it quit, and it smoked that transistor. But like I said, This is the one I just took out of it. It's a 7C. If you go back to the video, I think it tells it on it. And it now has a red dot. It says a 2290, a 9B, and a 7L. And this was a 7C. So there you go. Alright then. Y'all have a good day. Shit happens, but good thing he's close by and he's working right down the road from the house, so he drives by here pretty much every time he, now that's a big convenience for him. But, you know, you're only as good as the parts, and I don't make the transistors, and I don't make certain things, so, I'm just putting them together. It's like God. God made you in His image, and you're supposed to be as good as Him, but you choose your own path. And I've chose mine, and I hope it leads me to Him. But I try to be better every day, but we'll figure that out later on. So try to make the best choices that I can, and try to do people as best as I can. But this is all I can do. You know, put in what I got to put in. I did upgrade them actually took about